This is our yoga flow, and today we'll want to have a set of blocks. If you have a strap, that's also a good option. Always optional though. We're going to start in a seated position, easy pose, and just coming comfortable. You can butterfly your knees out, bringing the soles of the feet together. You're welcome to sit crisscross, applesauce. If you like to bring a block or two underneath your hips, that's also an option. Just coming here to a comfortable breath. Maybe resting your hands on your knees. Deep inhale. Let it go on the exhale. Maybe setting an intention for class today. Filling your belly, ribs, and lungs on your inhale. Let it all go on your exhale. Think about lengthening through the crown of your head as you take another sip of air in. Allow your shoulders to relax down from your ears on your exhale. On your next breath in, fill all the way to the top. Once you get there, seal your lips. And now breathing in and out through your nose, creating heat within your body using nothing but your breath. Flutter your eyes open, wiggle your fingers. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms, lift your gaze. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze comes center. Exhale, bend, spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, reach. Exhale, once more, bend, lift your gaze. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release your right hand by your right hip, gentle side bend over to the right. Left shoulder stacks directly over the right. Inhale, come back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left hip, gentle side bend. Inhale, come back through center. One more time each side. Exhale, release your right hand by your right hip. Maybe get a little bit deeper in that side bend. Reach your left fingertips long. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand by your left hip. Reach. Through center. Release your hands by your side. Extend your right leg long, keeping the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Gentle side bend. Inside stretch. Inhale, come back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Release your left hand behind your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper, spinal twist. Hold that twist, plant your left hand. Press your hips forward, reach your right arm up and back, find stargazer. Exhale, slowly lower your hips down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Draw your right foot in. It can be in front of your left shin. It can be on your left shin or on your left thigh. We're going to find double pigeon. Inhale, arms overhead. The long spine. Exhale, fold forward. You can plant your hands to blocks at any height. You're welcome to tense your fingers, releasing your palms towards the floor. Holding here and breathing, opening up that hip flexor. Double pigeon, forward fold. Slowly walk your hands back in towards your hips, keeping your right knee bent. This time extend the left leg long. Make sure both sit bones are pressed in towards your mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left hand comes to the inside of your left leg. Side bend over to the left side. Looking up underneath that right armpit. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee, release your right hand behind your back. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale, twist, looking over your right shoulder, deepening that spinal twist. Plant your right hand all the way to the floor. Inhale, press your hips forward, reach your left arm up and back, left bicep hugs your left ear for stargazer on this side. Exhale, slowly lower your hips down, keep that right knee bent. Once you arrive, draw your left foot in. It can start in front of your right shin, maybe on your right calf, or on top of your right thigh for double pigeon. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, with a long spine, fold forward. You can hold it here halfway. If it's in your practice, you can draw your hands down towards the floor or to a block. And just breathing here. Gently walk your hands back to center. Release the bind of your feet. We're going to find tabletop at the center of our mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly, and lift your gaze. Finding your tabletop cow. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine. Bring your gaze towards the tops of your thighs. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze, spread your collarbone wide. Exhale, round your spine, navel pulled in towards your back, spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, tuck your toes, elbow creases, rotate to the top of the mat, deep inhale. Exhale, let it go, pressing the tops of your feet into the floor. Moving here, 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to a neutral spine, bump the hips side to side. Come back to center, tuck your toes, walk your hands a palm print forward, lift your hips coming to our first downward facing dog. Draw your heels towards the floor as your biceps hug in towards your ears. To release some tension from your wrists, tempt your fingers, releasing your palms. Now bend into your right knee as you flex your left foot. Switching side, bend into your left knee, drawing your right heel towards the floor. And just moving here, walking your dog as you bend and extend into one knee at a time. Gently lower your heels towards the floor. Inhale, reach your right leg towards the sky, 3-legged down dog. Lower your left heel towards the floor. Bend your right knee, stack your hip, circle out your right ankle. Kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Kick it straight back. This time, draw your right foot to the outside of your right hand. We're going to find lizard. Gently release your left knee towards the floor. Untuck your left toes and then allow some movement here. Straightening and bending that front right knee. On the next one, hold the right leg straight. Flex your right foot. Windshield wiper the right toes side to side. Engage your right quadricep. Hands can be on blocks at any height or on the floor inside of your right foot. Hold that right foot straight. Walk your hands to frame your right foot. Now bring your hands to the outside of your right ankle. Twist looking over your right shoulder. Maybe you can see your left toes. Continue to flex the right foot, deep twist. Single leg split. Come back through center. Plant your hands to the inside of that right foot. Bend into your right knee. Left hand under your left shoulder on the floor on a block. Release your right hand to the inside of your right knee. Tip to the outer edge of that right foot and gently press your right knee open for lizard pose. You can look over your right shoulder. If you want to get a quad stretch in on the left side, you can bend your left knee. Maybe reach your right hand around, holding onto your pant leg, your ankle, your foot. Great opportunity for a strap here as well. Release your left leg if it's bent. Release your right hand under your right shoulder. Maybe come down to your forearms if that's in your practice. You can tuck your left toes and hover your left leg in a little bit deeper into that stretch. Release your left knee if it's lifted. Untuck your left toes. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Now we're going to toe heel that right foot over towards our left wrist. Once you get there, gently release your right knee towards your right wrist. We're going to find pigeon pose here. You can walk your hands towards your midline on the floor or on a block. Coming into a gentle back bend. You're welcome to walk your hands forward. To even out the hips, you can place a block under your right hip. Maybe bring your wrist or your forearms down towards the floor. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Get a little bit deeper into that front hip flexor. Staying here in your pigeon pose. You want to try thread the needle, opening up the shoulders. Keep your right hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body. Excuse me. You can place your left cheek or ear on the floor or on a block, just like a little pillow, and relaxing here. Set that block off to the side. Press yourself up back to that pigeon pose. Wrists under your shoulders and lower to your right hip. Come all the way down. Plant your hands behind you and slide your left knee up to meet the sole of your right foot. We're going to do a hip flex here, 90-90 drill. Lift your knees to the ceiling, plant your feet on the floor, and then rotate your knees to the back of your mat. Now your left knee is forward, right knee tapping the sole of your left foot. Inhale, come back to center, plant your feet, rotate to the top of the mat. One more time, back and then front. Rotate back to the front. Make sure both knees are on your mat. Lift your hips, press your hips forward, reach your arms back, front body stretch. Slowly lower your hips to the floor. Hands can be at heart center or framing your hips. Once you arrive, plant your hands under your shoulders. Slide your left leg back, coming back to your pigeon. Tuck your left toes, tent your fingers, and lift your hips, planting your front right foot just where it was on the mat. We're going to find curtsy pyramid here. You're getting a deeper stretch in that outer right leg. You can create a bend in one or both of your knees. Try lowering that back right heel and rotate your hips in a clockwise motion. As your right hip draws back, your left hip is rotating forward, deepening that stretch all along the right side. Walk your hands to the inside of your front right foot. Pivot your toes to the long edge of your mat for wide-legged forward fold. You can increase or shorten the distance of your feet. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to just fall towards the floor. You can grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll stretch, releasing any tension in your lower back. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side if that feels good for you. Gently come back through center, release your hands towards the floor. Right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your left arm to the ceiling, wide-legged forward fold with a twist. Release your left hand to meet the right. Left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm high, gazing up or down. Release your right hand back to meet the left. Walk your hands towards your right foot, pivot your toes. Bend into that front right knee, plant your hands, and step your right foot back to meet the left. Coming back to your down dog. Pedal, 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 come back to your breath. Allowing your hips to move as you bend and extend into one knee at a time. Gently lower your heels towards the floor. Inhale, left leg high. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Circle out your left ankle as you lower your right heel. Feel the deepening in that stretch, opposite directions. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Kick it straight back. And this time, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand for lizard pose on this side. Once you arrive, gently release your right foot towards the floor. Untuck your toes and then press your hips back and forward as you bend and straighten into that left leg. On the next one, hold that left leg straight, flexing your left foot as you dig your left heel in towards the floor. And just rainbow that left foot from side to side. Engage your left quadricep as you flex the toes to the ceiling, heel in towards the floor. Hold the left toes flexed, frame your left foot, and then walk your right hand to the outside of your left ankle. Continue to walk your hands over if that's comfortable and in your practice, looking over your left shoulder. Don't forget to keep flexing the left foot. Walk your hands back to center, framing your left foot, and then inside of your left foot. Bend into your left knee, plant your left foot, left toes are at a 45-degree angle. Right hand stays to the inside under your right shoulder. Release your left hand to the inside of your left foot and tilt to the outer edge of your left foot for lizard stretch. You want to get a little bit deeper into that right quad. You can bend your right heel in towards your glutes. Left hand can stay on the inside of your left thigh or reach around towards your right foot. Holding here and breathing. Release your left hand and right foot if they're extended. Toe heel your left foot over to your right wrist. Once it arrives, gently release your left knee down to your left wrist. We're going to find pigeon pose here. You can tuck your right toes, drawing that right leg back to get a little bit deeper. Always an option to place a block under that left hip for support and evening out the hips. If you want a gentle back bend, walk your hands on the floor on blocks towards your midline. Gaze up, look up, gentle back bend. Stay there as long as you'd like. When you're ready, come into a forward fold. Hands can release down to blocks or the floor. One of my favorite stretches here in the forward fold pigeon is just gently letting the hips sway side to side. And taking note how this side may feel compared to the side that you just did. If you want to try thread the needle on this side, gently walk your left arm an inch forward, reach your right arm towards the sky, gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Releasing your right cheek or ear towards the floor or a block and just resting there and breathing. Gently release that block if you're using one. Plant your left hand, rise up, stack your wrists under your shoulders, and lower your left hip all the way to the floor. Slide your right knee up so your right knee is glued to the sole of your left foot. Hands behind your back or hands at heart center for a deeper core challenge. Lift your knees, plant your feet on the floor, and then rotate to the back of the mat. Now your right knee is forward. Inhale, lift your knees, plant your feet, rotate to the top of the mat. One more time, backwards, then front. Rotate to the back. Inhale, lift your knees, plant your feet, come to the top of the mat. Make sure both knees are on your mat for support. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, press your hips forward, reach your arms back, maybe add a gentle back bend. Lower your hips down slow and steady. Release your palms towards the floor and slide your right leg back, coming back to your pigeon pose. We're gonna find that curtsy pyramid on this side. Plant your hands, tuck your right foot, lift your hips, and seal your left foot right where it was. This time, left foot forward, right foot back. It's okay if that left foot is in front, maybe slightly to the right, or maybe slightly to the left of that back right foot. You can create a bend in one or both of your knees to release some of that tension. You can also try straightening the legs to get a little bit deeper. This time we're rotating our hips in a counterclockwise. Right hip is going to press forward as your left hip draws back. Noticing the sensation that you're feeling on the outside of your left hip and thigh. Walk your hands to the inside of your front left foot. Pivot your toes to the long edge of your mat. Coming back to that wide-legged forward fold. You're welcome to increase or shorten the distance of your feet, allowing your head, neck, and shoulders to hang towards the floor. No tension, straining your neck, and just breathing. You can walk your hands out in front and release your forearms to the floor. Weight is in the balls of your feet. You can also walk your hands to the back of your mat between your heels, fingertips away from your body. And now lift your toes, bringing the weight into your heels. Walk your hands back under your chest. Now walk your hands over to your right foot. Left hand stays on the floor or on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm high. Wide-legged forward fold with a twist on the opposite foot. Release your right hand to meet the left. And walk your hands over through the center and to the left foot. Right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm high. Gaze up to challenge your balance or down to add balance. Release your left hand to meet your right hand. Pivot your toes to the top of your mat. Bend into your front left knee. Plant your hands. Step your left foot back. Pedal it out. Come back to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay here, or you can kick your right foot through. You're welcome to lift your left arm for fallen star. Plant your left hand if it's lifted. Tuck your knee in towards your nose. Take it straight back. Exhale, knee in towards your nose, crunch and hold. Step your right foot in between your palms. Left hand stays on the inside of your right foot on the floor on a block. Sweep your right arm towards the ceiling. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. We're going to find horizon lunge. Pivot to the outer edge of each foot. Rotate your left hip towards the floor and reach your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Come back to your runner's lunge. Plant your hand. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Both toes facing forward. Option to bend into that back left knee and then straighten leg to get a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lightning crescent. Sweep the arms back, hinge forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and hold. Sweep the arms around front, big circle. Reach, reach, reach. Pivot your left toes, open up, find your warrior two. Try to split the mat between your front right heel and your left arch. Inhale, lift, big star, straighten the front right leg. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. We're going to find Skadasana in the back of the mat. Bend into that back left knee. Keep the right leg straight. Side low lunge. Hands can stay at heart center. You can plant your hands to the floor or to blocks. You can point or flex your right toes. All right, engage your glutes. Engage your quads. Rise up, warrior two, back at the top of the mat, bend to that front right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extended side. Option to hover that right arm or release it towards your right knee. Reach your left fingertips long over that right knee. Long line of energy all along the left side body. Inhale, lengthen. Find triangle. Reach your left arm up, right arm down. Gazing up to challenge your balance or gazing down to add balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Left arm down your left leg or bind it around towards your right hip. Reach your right fingertips long. If you want to find archer, you can flex your right toes, engage your right quadricep. Lower your right foot if it's lifted. Cartwheel down, pivot your left toes, bend into that front right knee. Step your right foot back and lower all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Pedal it out, come back to your breath. We're going to repeat that same flow on the left side. Use any props that you have. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Gently lower your heels towards the floor. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Stay here with the crunch. You can kick that left leg through. You can release your right arm towards the ceiling for fallen star. Gently release your right hand if it's lifted. Tuck your knee in towards your nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch and hold. Step your left foot in between your palms. Find your drishti, find your focus. Inhale, rise up. Oh, we didn't do the horizon lunge flow. Come back on down, runner's lunge. Keep your right hand to the inside, that left foot on the floor on a block. Sweep your left arm high. Circle out that left wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, sweep towards your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach, two more. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach, pivot to the front foot's outer edge. Rotate your right heel towards the floor. Dip that right hip towards your mat and reach your left fingertips towards your left toes. Come back to center. Find your runner's lunge. Now we'll find that high crescent. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Both toes facing forward. You can always bend that back right knee and straighten that right leg to get a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge and sweep. Arms come back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise, one more. Exhale, sweep and hold. Draw your arms around front, big circle. Reach your fingertips long, pivot your right toes, open up, find your warrior two. Deep bend that front left knee. Maybe look down, you can see your left big toe. Inhale, rise, big star. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, lift and hold. Find Skodasana the back of the mat. Bend into that right knee. Keep that left leg straight. Hands at heart center. Hands on the floor, blocks. Point, flex, wiggle out your left toes. Whatever feels comfortable for your body today. And your side low lunge. All right, engage everything. Squeeze those glutes. Rise up. Find warrior two at the top of the mat. Bend to that front left knee. Right leg is straight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extended side. Option to hover that left arm or release it down to your left thigh. Straighten that front left leg. Left arm down, right arm up. Find your triangle. Stack that right shoulder directly over the bottom. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Right hand tucks around for a bind or down your right leg. Reach your left bicep towards your left ear. Maybe flex your left toes for archer. Lower your toes towards the floor if they're lifted. Deep inhale. Exhale, pivot your toes, bend into your front left knee, cartwheel down. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, lower down. Inhale through cobra. Exhale, we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Pedal it out, come back to your breath. Breathe. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay here, come right into fallen triangle or star. Plant your left foot, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, step your right foot in between your palms. Right arm towards the ceiling. Circle your wrist. One, thread the needle. Tap that left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Start by pivoting to the outer edge of that front right foot. Now dip your left hip back by rotating your heel towards the floor. Rotate your right hand towards your left foot. Come back to your runner's lunge. Plant your right hand. From here, press off. Find bird. Lift that left leg. Hands can be on the floor, on blocks. Hands can reach back. Heart center, you can find warrior three. Keep that left hip square. Gently plant that left foot on the floor, deep bend that front right knee. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, cactus bend. And lift for three. That's two. One more. Pivot your left toes, open up. Find your warrior two. Inhale, lift, big star. And bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Skodasana at the back of the mat. Bend into that that back left knee. Right leg is straight. Press off of that left foot. Find warrior two at the top of the mat. Extended side. Maybe try different arms. You can also come into a bind. Straighten your front right leg. Find your triangle. Make sure that top shoulder is stacked over the bottom. Stay here if you want to add a pulse. Lift and lower for three. That's two. Last one. Hold it low. Reverse your triangle. Left arm binder down your left thigh. Maybe come right into archer. Lower your heel if it's lifted. Pivot your toes. Bend to that front knee. Cartwheel down. Step your right foot back. Come into your flow. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. One more time through. On the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Stay here or kick it through right to fallen triangle. Plant your right hand if it's lifted. Kick your left leg straight back. Step your left foot in between your palms. Right hand stays down. Reach your left arm high. Circle your wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Pivot to the outer edge of each foot. Dip that right hip down. Reach your left hand to the inside of that right foot. Come back, plant your hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, bend, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach, 2 more. Exhale, bend. And lift, 1 more. Pivot your right toes, open up, find your warrior 2. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and stay. Bend into that back right knee. Find Skadasana at the back of your mat. Point or flex your front left toes. Engage your glutes. Squeeze your thighs together. Use your core. Warrior 2 at the top of the mat. Extended side. Reach. Straighten your front left leg. Left arm down, right arm up. Stay here, pulse for 3. That's 2. Last one, hold it low. Reverse your triangle. Maybe come right into archer. Lower your left toes. Bend into your left knee, pivot your right toes, cartwheel down. Step your left foot back. Come into your flow. Lower all the way down. Press up. We'll all meet back in down dog. Pedal it out, come back to your breath. Gaze is down towards tops of your thighs. From here, gently release your knees towards the floor. Keep your toes tucked and draw your knees wide. Sink your hips towards your heels. Allow your forehead to come towards the floor or a block. Arms reaching long to the top of your mat. Hips towards your heels for your child's pose, and just breathing. Find a gentle sway of the hips. Maybe allow your forehead to rock side to side. Gently sway back through center. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Hands can be on or off of your mat. Left bicep continues to hug your left ear. Box out your right hand as you plant your right hand to the outside of your right knee. Press into your right palm as you rotate your left shoulder towards the floor. Inhale, reach your right hand to meet the left. Walk your hands back through center, and this time over to the left side of your mat, on or off. Right bicep continues to hug your right ear. Bend your left elbow, plant your left hand to the outside of your left knee. Press into your left palm as you rotate your right shoulder towards the floor. Inhale, reach your left hand to meet the right. Walk your hands back through center. Release your forehead back to the floor or a block. Gently bend your elbows, bringing your palms to touch at the crown of your head. Stay here to get a little bit deeper in your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Draw your thumbs toward the nape of your neck. And just breathing. Gently release your palms towards the floor. Rise up. Find a tabletop position and then walk your hands a palm print forward, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, allow your legs to come out long. Staying hip width apart, wrists under your shoulders. Press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release back down. One more time, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage, press up, full cobra. Option to release your thighs and your hips from the floor for upward facing dog. Gently lower everything down, bend your elbows, coming back towards the floor. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Slide your right knee out from your right hip for half frog. Chin just resting gently on the floor. Walk your palms, a palm print forward. Press into your palms, lift yourself up. Cobra pose and half frog. And now thread your left arm under the right side body for thread the needle. Allow your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor or to a block, just resting on a pillow. Release your right hand directly on top of your left. Keeping your left hand and your right knee sealed to the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm high, deep spinal twist. Plant your right hand back on top of the left. Box out your right hand under your right shoulder, press into your right palm, lift your left arm, plant it back under your left shoulder, release down. Slide your right knee back under your right shoulder. Reach your right arm long, keep your left hand boxed out, palm facing down. Relax that right leg. Inhale, lift your left leg high and rotate onto your right hip for broken wing. You can bend that left knee, planting your left foot behind your hips. Opening up the left the left hip and the right shoulder. Gently come back onto your belly. Release your left hip down. Walk your left hand in, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release back down. Press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage, press up, full cobra. Option to come to upward facing dog, pressing into the tops of your feet. Lower your hips if they're lifted, bend into your elbows, lower all the way down. Release your palms back under your shoulders. This time, slide your left knee up and out to the outside of your left hip. Half frog and just breathing. Walk your hands a palm print forward, press into your palms, lift your hips, cobra pose, and then release your right palm, thread your right arm under and through the left side body. Allow your right cheek or ear to come towards the floor. Plant your left hand on top of your right palm. And as you keep your left knee and your right hand glued to the floor, inhale, open your left arm, deep spinal twist. Gently release your left hand back to meet the right. If you're using a block, set it off to the side. Plant your left hand to your left shoulder, release your right hand under your right shoulder, and slide your left leg straight back. Extend your left arm long, palm facing down, directly out from your shoulder. Right palm under your right shoulder, relax your left leg. Inhale, reach your right leg high, pivot towards your left shoulder and hip. Maybe bend that top right knee, plant your foot behind your hips. Broken wing on the left side. Open up your right hip and your left shoulder. Gently come back onto the front side of your body. Walk your left hand in. Press up. Find a high plank. Pike your hips up for down dog. Gently release your knees down. Allow your left or right hip to lower towards the floor. Coming onto the back side of your body. Grab a block between your palms, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Slowly lower all the way down. If you don't want to lower down, you can release one elbow and forearm at a time. Once you arrive, allow your head, neck, and shoulders to come onto the floor. Tap that block overhead, and then release the block back out in front. Set the block off to the side, keep it nearby. Walk your heels in towards your glutes. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips for a bridge pose. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Draw your knees in toward your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. Option to keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded or lifted. Maybe point flex, wiggle out your toes, circle your ankles. Keeping your knees into your chest, allow the soles of your feet to come up towards the ceiling for happy baby. You can grab the back side of your thighs, the outer edge of each calf, or finding the outer knife edge of each foot as you draw your knees out and away from your rib cage for happy baby. Stay here. If you want to play, you can gently rock side to side or coming into any comfortable happy baby variation of your choice. You can try ninja baby as you kick one leg out to the side, bending the opposite. Of course, what you do on one side, make sure you repeat on the other side to keep it even. You can find a wide-legged straddle. Gently come to a butterfly pose using the floor as a splint. Any variation of happy baby, you want to make sure that your lower back is pressed into the floor. Continuing to breathe, head, neck, and shoulders grounded. Come back to your happy baby, soles of the feet to the ceiling. Keep your right foot towards the ceiling. Release your left leg long to the bottom of your mat. Flex your left foot to allow your left calf to come closer to the floor. It does not have to touch. Release the bind of your right foot, calf, or thigh, and gently release your right heel towards your glutes. Bind your hands on your right shin. Point, flex, circle out your right ankle as you continue to flex your left toe. Release the bind on your right shin. With the guidance of your left hand, gently use that knee and draw it over to the left side of your body. Right knee can tap the floor, a block, or just gently hover in midair. Trying to keep both shoulders grounded, maybe looking over your right shoulder for a deeper stretch. You can reach that right arm long or bend your elbow like a broken cactus. Gently come back to center, both hips on the floor. Keep the right knee bent and seal the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg for reclined tree. You may not even realize it, but release any tension in your glutes. Release your shoulders, release your palms, opening up your hips. Bend your right knee, keep your right knee bent, rather plant your right foot on the floor. Inhale, reach your left leg to the ceiling, flex your left foot, and now cross your left ankle over your right thigh, pulling that left knee away from your body. Cactus your arms, you bend your elbows, palms facing up, and allow your knees to gently fall from one side to the other without forcing it and keeping both shoulders pressed in towards the mat. One more time, each side. Come back through center. Plant your left foot to meet the right. Tuck your knees back into your chest and coming into your happy baby. Soles of your feet together, grabbing anywhere the outer edge of the foot, your calf or your thigh. And this time, release your right foot long to the bottom of your mat. Single leg happy baby. Release the bind of your left foot, calf, or thigh, and gently bind your hands on your left shin as you draw your left heel closer towards your glutes. Left ankle, point flex, circle it out, flex your right foot. When removing pose on the left side. Release the bind on your left shin, and with your right hand, guide your left knee through your midline over to the right side. Same options here, left knee can be on a block, can tap the floor if that's in your practice, or just hover. You can look over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch, maybe lifting and opening your left arm. You can also cactus the left arm if you're in limited space. Gently come back to center, keeping that left knee bent, both hips on the floor. Allow the sole of your left foot to come to the inside of your right leg for reclined tree on this side. Maybe bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just melting into your mat. Plant your left foot to the floor, knees to the ceiling, flex your left foot, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, allow the right ankle to come to the top of your left thigh, figure 4. Arms to a T or cactus the arms, and allow the knees to fall from side to side. As you press your shoulders in towards the floor, opening up your hips, deepening that spinal twist a little bit more. Gently come back to center. Plant your right foot on the floor and reach your legs out long. Reach your arms long overhead. Full body stretch, opposite directions. On your next breath, gently release your palms by your side. Shrug your shoulders up toward your ears and then relax them down. Clench your fists, squeeze your glutes, and then release everything into your mat. Engage your calves, clench your toes like you're trying to pick up some laundry, and then release everything, spread your toes wide. Allow your heels to touch, toes fall open, and just relaxing for your final Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your body, into your breath. Draw your knees in toward your chest as you reach your arms high overhead, and gently rolling to your favorite side using your bottom arm as a pillow. Top arm to prop yourself up, coming to another comfortable seat, just like we started with. Make sure both sit bones are pressed in towards the floor, maybe rocking side to side. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. The light love in me honors and cherishes the light love in you. I wish you a wonderful week and weekend ahead. Namaste. Think